threes on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Walker Kessler. Barry is out there with McGee. Then there's Edwards. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jared Allen is earning his keep in the painted area. He said from a young age that was instilled in me. The footwork as a big, back to the basket. I'm trying to find it in the flow of the offense. I don't want to disrupt this to where I'm getting in people's way. I just want to find my spot. Kevin?
And he does it well. D.A., thank you.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Shot from 16. Rebounded by McGee.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Barry. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Cook looking it over. And it's Evans in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Evans has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Edwards with it. 17 points in his last outing. Kessler passes to Dinwiddie. Shoots it up. Kept alive. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Vucevic finds Garland. Back to Vucevic. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Edwards against Evans. Pass to Kessler. Here's Barry. This one for 3. The rebound by Cook. Right side, Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Pacers with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Barry. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Garland the pass to Vucevic. Here is Cook. Still scoreless. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jaren Jackson.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers trail by 8. And the Pacers call time here. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Indiana. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And checking out Cleveland, 7 games back.
Right now for the Pacers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Evans' shot is good. Evans has got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
McGee against Scott. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Cleveland leading by 10. And there's the pass to Cook. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Edwards. Off the left rim and out.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor in this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Evans dishes to Vucevic. Evans right side. 6 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Ring shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Kessler. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
And here is Garland. 29 points for him last game against Chicago.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Count it. Evans has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. We're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Kessler with it. Vucevic defending. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That's good from McGee. Shaw's checked in for Cook. Indiana also making some changes. Lynch comes in for Edwards. And Oubre subbed in for Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from McGee. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Garland. Following the score by Indiana. 5 on the clock. And here's Evans outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Oubre. He has yet to score. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Oubre against Garland. Pass to Evans. Pulls it up. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 10 to the middle. Lynch's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Evans finds Garland. And he drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And going on the attack, Garland gets the defense on their heels and earns himself a trip to the line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
So good at getting his team involved. Garland has become a difference maker.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes it to Lynch. Indiana moving the ball over. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they're in the top half of the league in blocks as well. Challenging shots, something they try to do and work on every day.
And the steal ranking you mentioned, it shows just how tough they are in terms of transition defense. With all their steals in the open court, opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Now, here's Garland. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Montgomery. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here is Lynch. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Jackson down low, defended by Carter. Jackson misses.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77%. of those foul shots.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
First free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Bennett's checked in for Zubats. All free throws good from Garland. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Here's Shaw. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oubre outside. Takes it inside, and there it is for him. Oubre's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 10. Montgomery, the pass to Oubre. Here's Lynch. There's the dish to Jackson. The pass to Oubre. Garland with the rebound. Garland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pacers trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here is Lynch. Left side Jackson for 3. Here's McGee. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Jackson. After the made shot from Wendell Carter. Lynch passes to Oubre. Here's McGee. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 12. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. Garland, the pass to Carter. Here's Shaw, and the call is going to be... Yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Here's Daniel. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Now here's Oubre. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got it back down to single digits for Indiana.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Now Garland passes it to Daniel. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first